The next question is from Tanya. Tanya says, I have the word fence plugin on my site to protect it. Bluehost also sold me SiteLock, which they said protects it from further out on my site. It's rather expensive. Do you think it is necessary?
I don't know anything about SiteLock.
I also don't, but we do have several people who are WordPress security experts in the
Yep.
community. I would recommend posting this in there. I know Sean for
Sean
sure
Gerber
would
would
know
be
about
able to do that.
this.
And there's a couple other people selling like security products too. The basic
Yes.
thing we recommend, we have two things on our site that I know of. Okay. Number one, we back up our site like every 6 to 12 hours. I think it's every 6 hours we back up our site because we got hacked one time. And every time we got hacked, we had to roll back 24 hours and it killed a bunch of forum posts and we kept getting hacked over and over again. And so like just we kept losing data. So we back up very frequently. So strong backups is the number one thing we recommend for security. Number two, ridiculously strong passwords, like 13 digits, numbers, symbols, the hardest password you can imagine. Write it down, create some kind of art system where you remember what it is, or use something like LastPass and what's the other one? 1Password or something like that.
Yeah.
Like use a password, remember, as if that's even a word, to do it, remember it. If you can use two-step authentication like it does, like the Google Authenticator plugin,
Yeah, do that
do that.
anytime you can.
Anytime you can do two-step authentication. And then I think we have a firewall. We have some kind of digital firewall at the server level to protect our site. So that's more from like just brute force attacks. We also, I believe, have some kind of cloud system to protect us from DDoS attacks. That's something that we had a lot when we became popular. We got on someone's bad side and they started DDoS attacking us, trying to knock us off our server, and we had to create a firewall around for that. But other than that, guys, like if you have a really, really strong password and really strong backups, you're not going to have a lot of trouble. Okay. So don't get too concerned about the security. Take the 80-90% of things you should do, but we don't have to make our websites fortresses. We can just, use common sense, make the strong things. That site lock, I would guess, is some kind of firewall. It's probably worth it just to keep your site from, any problems. Don't use your birthday as your password, right? Like make it a random string. We even do, I'll tell you what we do. It's a random password, right? So it's a big long string of numbers, letters, and exclamation points and all this stuff. And then we also have, how you have like secret words, like what's your mother's maiden name and all that stuff. Like Jocelyn made up random words for those. And we have those.
So they're not the real answers.
They're not the real answers. So it's like, what's your mother's maiden name? Well, it doesn't matter if you guess it because that thing is a random string of words. So our security questions are random letters. Like just use strong passwords. And I just don't want anyone to become so paranoid that they become frozen and they spend a week of their life trying to get their site the most secure ever when they haven't even sold a product or they're not really marketing. Like get big enough. If you get big enough to where people notice and they try to attack you, that's a great place to be. That's kind of one of those things, like when haters show up, you've made it. When someone's trying to rob you, you've probably got enough to steal.
But I would definitely post and let some of the experts weigh in on this because there are several people, like I said, inside our community who know all about this. Yep. And they can help you figure out what you need and what you don't.
For sure.
All right, success story from Sam. He says, I recorded my first course last night.
Well done, Sam.
Good job, Sam, for taking action.
Awesome stuff.
All right.
Thank you for watching that Q&A with S&J. We are Shane and Jocelyn Sams of the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast and flippedlifestyle.com. We have answered thousands of questions for our members inside of the Flip Your Life community, and we post the answers to those questions right here on YouTube.
If you like this video, hit that like button. If you have further questions about this topic, you can comment below, or you can also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will know when we post more questions.
And if you would like more help starting, building, or growing your own online business, we have a free gift to help you get started. Go to flippedlifestyle.com/free and you can get that free gift today. And until next time, get out there, take action, do whatever it takes to flip your life.
Bye.